you're ready for it.
Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to Millionaire Gaming. Wow, we're in a different area. Where are we? This is actually my room, and today we're gonna actually record in here. So today we're gonna be talking about something different, something that I have been really enjoying, and I've actually never talked about. So as you see in the background, we're having some anime shit. So today we're doing a specific anime today. We're talking about Naruto. So not in particular of the whole series, but we're basing off of the experience of watching Naruto based off the video game of Ultimate Ninja Storm, which takes place between episodes 1 to 135. And you know me, not having enough time in my life to actually watch all these animes and stuff, so I decided to go that route. I got this inspiration by a YouTuber named Duckaja. So Duckaja, I'm sorry, yeah. So with further ado, we're gonna be going on from there, and I hope you guys enjoy this. So I am the shit, so let's get the shit started.
Nine-tailed fox appeared suddenly. Its tails lashed out, smashing mountains and sending tidal waves crashing to the shores. The ninja rose up to defend their villages. One shinobi faced the nine-tailed fox in mortal combat, sacrificing his life to seal away the beast. This ninja was known as the fourth Hokage.
So, welcome to the story of Naruto Uzumaki. In this series, we will learn about adventure, fantasy, comedy, and martial arts. But more importantly, we're going to be learning about friendship. So, in this video, we're going to split it up into multiple parts. We're going to go from arc to arc. Basically, this time, we're going to talk about the first arc. And so, we will start off with training. We're gonna get used to the characters. We're gonna get learning to living in the Leaf Village with all the beautiful general shops, as well as flower stores, as well as great fucking ramen. Let's be honest here. Fucking ramen, good shit. So, with further ado, yes. So Arc 1 is basically the Land of Waves / prologue, aka as training. We get to meet our first character, Naruto Uzumaki, you know, hanging out with his friends from when he was a childhood, you know, Udon and everybody, you know, Team 7. Team 7 consisting of Naruto, Sakura, Sasuke, and their sensei, Kakashi. So, we're gonna learn about the first steps of understanding how it is to be a serious ninja, or ginja as they say. I don't know how they say it or pronounce it, my bad. We're gonna be learning about, as well as not every ninja is clear-cut in definition of being evil or good. So unfortunately, in Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm, they don't consist of the characters from the actual manga series or anime series from the first arc, which is episodes 1 to 20. So they unfortunately don't have Zabzu, I'm butchering it, I apologize, and Haku. So unfortunately, we don't get to see them in the series. But however, you of course get to know how they are and how, you know, what kind of life they live. You know, they live in the land of mirrors and everything, so we get to deal with that. We get to do that. Now, I think with that, I think we're gonna have to introduce every character that we have. So we get a cavalcade of characters we will soon to understand, love, and honestly respect and get to grow accustomed to. Start off with our boy, the man, the myth, the legend, Naruto Uzumaki. But we got Naruto Uzumaki, of course, you know, the nine-tailed fox spirit, of course, the boy. Frickin' we got Sasuke Uchiha. We've got Sakura Haruno. We've got Rock Lee. Fun fact, when I was younger, I used to not like Rock Lee, but honestly, as I've grown accustomed to later in life, you know, he's pretty cool. I don't mind him. You know, Rock Lee, he's cool. You know, Neji Hyuga. So Neji, you know, I don't know. I don't mind Neji. He's cool, but it's those eyes. It's the eyes. That's one thing that I never understood on like some of these games. So we've got Tenten. Tenten is definitely one of my mains in Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm, I'm gonna be honest. She's cool, I like her. We got Shikamaru Nara, which is my boy. Remembering these things as a kid, I used to have figurines of them. I don't have them unfortunately anymore, but I used to have a lot of Naruto figurines growing up, which is really cool when you really think about it. Choji Akamichi. I'm probably butchering that, but Choji I like. He's cool. He's thick. He's a thick boy. Nothing wrong with thick boys, of course. I mean, I'm a thick boy myself. Inu Yana. Oh my god. Yana Manika. Shoot me. But yeah, I like Ino. Yeah, her from the show. I really do like her. I liked her as well as Sakura. You know, maybe it's just the hair color. Maybe it's just because. I think it's just because their rivalry. That was one thing that kind of hooked me to that thing. So, as I said, the first arc is episodes 1 to 20. So we get to, you know, learn the characters, learn everything, and then as we progress, it's gonna get more and more intense. So continuing on the characters, we've got Kiba, which is Kiba Inusaka, which is also with his dog Akamaru, which is pretty cool. We've got
Shino.
I'm just gonna not say the last names anymore. Shino is pretty cool. I used to have a figure of him as well, so Bug Dude, pretty cool. I like him. Of course, we've got Hinata. You know, Hinata, aka Neji's cousin, which is pretty snazzy. You know, pretty snazzy. You never know. So we also got our boy Gaara of the Sand. Gaara, my man, freaking, I like Gaara. I do like him. I like most of the characters on here. Like I said, Gaara's revelation on that series was incredible. Kinkaro, or Kinkaru, I don't know how to say it, but yeah, you know, the people of the sand. Same with Temari, we got her as well. You know, we've got her. We've got Kakashi Hatake. I remember actually how to say his last name, surprisingly. So we've got Kakashi, you know, he's the boy, the man, the myth, the legend. I've always wondered what fucking book he's reading. So we've also got My Guy, which is Rock Lee's sensei, which is pretty cool. I like them. Of course, we've got, you know, the third Hokage. I'm just basing off of the characters from the game, so please bear with me. I do apologize, you know, sometimes I do butcher names. I do apologize for that. But we've got the third Hokage. So we also, of course, got Jiraiya. Pervy Sage, man. Pervy Sage. Homie for life. For real. Joy-Con boys for life. But yeah, of course, we got Jiraiya. We've got Lady Tsunade. Yeah, we've got Lady Tsunade. She's fucking strong. I can only imagine how those kicks would be if someone actually got that shit now. It'd just be like Just imagine, you'd be like one hit KO. It'd be like the same thing like if you were to go against Chun-Li. So of course we've got the bad characters. You know, as I said, we don't have the first two from the anime series. So we've also got Orochimaru. You know, it's weird. I know he's bad, but later in the series, I actually have respect for him. Not, you know, in the main series, but like when it's Shippuden, I do care for him. You know, I have respect. You know, we've also got Kabuto. I could care less about this dude. He's just there. I mean, he's probably a dude that kind of annoyed me, but you know, he's there. Kimimaro is another dude. Fucking that dude fucking killed me on the fucking game so many times. I've never been a very annoyed person on video games, but he definitely very much annoyed me. We've got Itachi Uchiha, which is on the back of my hoodie, which is really cool, you know, fucking represent that shit. Sami, which is the shark dude. I mean, he's cool. I have no, you know, issues with that dude. He's there, definitely. Him and Jiraiya had a good fight, I'll be honest. That was a pretty impeccable fight. Asuma, we have got, I'm gonna butcher these names so bad. I'm just gonna put her name right here. I can't say it, but yeah, good stuff. Like I said, I really do like the series. It's a good show. It's a good show. We've also got I can't butcher these names any more than I already have. I'm just gonna put the girl up here. The other one I could say, Anko. Anko is nice. It's definitely the fish stockings for me. Really nice. But however, good character. So we also got the first Hokage. Not really known about him too much on my personal self. I don't know what kind of power this dude has, but I can imagine it'd be very, very, very strong, like as the other dude. We've also got the second Hokage. I've used him before. He is water, which is really cool. I'm more of a water person myself. We've got Jorobo, we got Kidomaru, we got Satan, Tayuya. See, with these things I can't pronounce them. I butcher them so hard, and I do apologize. But those are the main characters, of course, and we got the characters for the main part of like the introduction. So on to our next part. We're going to talk about the second arc, which is the tuning exam, which is episodes 20 to almost 70. So with that, let's go to that next arc. Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back. We are on part 2, which is the arc 2, which is the tuning exam for Naruto. So we are talking about the tuning exam. So basically the tuning exams takes place between episodes 20 to 67. I almost said 70 on the last video. So that takes place in the actual anime series, and the tuning exam had the ninjas handle some of the toughest tests thrown their way, from attempting to figure out how to truly work together, from participating near-death battles, as well as battling in the Forest of Death. But this arc actually marks the first appearances of a few characters that we know and love. They are appearing as Orochimaru, as well as Gaara, Temari, and Kenkuro from the Sand. So, we're going to split this into two phases, because the beginning part of the phase is when, after they leave the first part from episodes 1 to 20, they're going to go to the Forest of Death to actually travel, and as they do that, yeah. So after and actually get their headband, you know, I don't have one of those unfortunately, but Naruto must travel through the Forest of Death to complete and finish the tuning exams to become an official ninja. Arriving through the Forest of Death, we encounter our first villain of the actual series, which is Orochimaru. Naruto and Sasuke being knocked out, barely making their exams, and the first battle was Orochimaru with Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura. Of course, the main characters of the show, of course they gotta win, but they unfortunately got some bad bad things happening to them. They unfortunately got knocked out, as well as being cursed. So, with that being said, onto the tuning exams. So, as they arrive to the tuning exams, this is where we get to meet our other teams and members, as well as meeting their fighting styles, as well as seeing how they are with everybody. The first battles of the tuning exam was Sakura and Ino. Both being friends from when they were kids. Honestly, when I was a kid, I thought they were related. Somehow I thought they were cousins, but I got that confused with Neji and frickin' Hinata. Both being knocked out after their tuning exam. They did not get disqualified. However, they just got knocked out, basically ending their fight, ending their exam part. So, going to our next fight, which is a very intense fight. I actually was very surprised by this one. We go to 10-10 versus Tamari. Trust me, this battle gets more intense than it really should have. And of course, we've got those two, you know, there's nothing wrong with them. They're quite great. As I said, 10-10 is definitely one of my, you know, mains from the main series on the game. But Tamari, I have, I don't know, something cool about her. I like her, I don't know why, just something cool. As predicted from that battle, we see that 10-10 has won. Not saying that, you know, Tamari couldn't have won by any means, but this is how they wanted it. But we go to our next battle, which is our boy, the man, the myth, the legend, Naruto Uzumaki, versus Kiba and Akamaru. You know, Kiba being the dog master himself, and Naruto being the nine-tailed fox. They put up a good battle for each other. As of course, you know, as all anime series come up, Naruto came out victorious. As we come to our next fight, which is very surprising in my opinion. When I first saw this, I was very shocked. It is the fight of cousins against Neji and Hinata. You know, Neji's pretty cool. Like I said, he's pretty cool. He's a little odd, a little strange, but we're all strange in our own way. I mean, shit, I'm wearing an IE Dash shirt, like, for real. So, with that, Hinata becomes victorious, as usual. With being aware of her strength, Naruto starts to get attracted to her, which is good in my opinion. You know, it's kind of cool to see little things like this, you know, coming from little shows. Like a little love from seeing them as kids to when they're adults. It's always a good thing, in my opinion. Always a very, very nice thing. So, on to our next battle. Our next battle wasn't as tense as most battles. But the next battle of all, which is what people still rave about to this day, like, I honestly was very shocked on this entire video of this battle. We've got the battle of Rock Lee versus Gaara of the Sand. Gaara being dangerous, but Rock Lee is fast. But the battle was incredibly fierce. And after the battle, and the place nearly fucking collapsing of this. So after the intense battle of Rock Lee versus Gaara, nearing the place almost being bound to like this destruction, we go to a little of a relaxing part. We go to Naruto learning to control his chakra with Jiraiya. Of course, you know, Jiraiya being Pervy Sage, you know, he's cool. You know, we get to experience him, you know, the way of the Toad Master. So, and knowing that they're, you know, training together, learning how to do the chakra, Pervy Sage thought it would be a good idea to teach Naruto how to fight. And knowing Naruto having his strength, they put on a very nice fight. Now to a battle that I relatively do not enjoy myself, but however, most people very much enjoy. Me being not liking of frogs, as I very much hate frogs, we go to learn about Nigeria's frogs. We get to learn about Gamabunta. Gamabunta, well, what can I say about him? Gamabunta is one of those, cute me. Gamabunta is one of those frogs who can actually shoot water from his mouth, as well as being able to wield a sword, which is really cool, in my opinion. I don't like frogs. However, I will give one exception to Gamma-chan from fucking Naruto. You know, the frog purse. That's the only one I respect on that frog list, because everybody else fucking sucks. But as that fight progresses, freaking Naruto hits him so hard to the point of exhaustion, rendering Naruto powerless, collapse on top of Gamabunta in exhaustion. After becoming in contact with Gamabunta, saying that, you know, how strong he is, realizing this ability, he was able to become a summon partner for Naruto, meaning that he is able to call him when the exams are finally done. So now the final exams are coming to the end. We've got everybody coming along. Now it's our boy Naruto versus Neji. Remember, Neji is strong, but you gotta remember, our boy Naruto is a lot stronger. And of course, after beating Neji, we go to our boy Shikamaru. Now, let's be honest, Shikamaru definitely looks more or less cooked. More or less control, looking at the clouds, just relaxing, very chill, very chill vibes, you know? That's how I could best describe Shikamaru. But he's going against one of the hardest people on the Sand Village besides Gaara. He is going up against Temari. And trust me, Temari's already fired up from her last battles. So, we're ready to see this attack. So, with the final exams buzzing even harder and harder prior to, you know, everything arriving, we are arriving to our next battle. It's not as intense as, you know, Rock Lee versus Gaara. But however, we're going against two edgy boys. We're going against Sasuke versus Gaara. Of course, let's see who's gonna win. Well, I already know who won. Of course, it's our, you know, valued brand Hihei, whatever the fuck his name is from, you know, Yu Yu Hakusho. But we've got him, and we are finished with the tuning exam. Oddly enough, it took a lot more work and effort to actually get the battles, more or less, than talking about them, because there's not really much that went on, because it's just, you know, battles. But I will say, if you guys like this one, you're gonna like the next part, because we're going to Arc 3. I don't know the name of it, but we're going to Arc 3. With that, I am the shit. You are going to Arc 3. Alright, I'm sorry. Alright, fuck. Look, I've asked a couple of you guys, a few of my friends, to see what character I am from Naruto. I don't know why, but I thought, you know, I would like to see what the majority would say. Of course, everybody would say I'm fucking Pervy Sage. I don't get it. I get it. I get it. I can be sus. I get it. I completely understand. But come on. There's other people than Pervy Sage, by any means. You know, I like them. I like Jiraiya. But come on. I could be other people too. I get it, I'm a sus man. I don't know, I get it, I watch Off-Brand too, you know, fucking, I watch other stuff, but, you know, I could be other people too. You guys suck. Alright, let that little intermission, I'm sorry, I had to do something funny. So, we're on to Arc 3. So, yes, we are on to Arc 3. We are going to talk about the Konoha Arc. Konoha Crush. Because, I don't know, they did it weird on the game. Pretty much they put it where it was supposed to be the tuning exam, but they also put it with that. And it called it Leaf Village Destruction. I don't fucking know. They call it a weird thing. But I'm going to call it the Konoha Crush, or the Crush because, you know, that's pretty much what happens. So, in this arc, basically, it talks about Orochimaru's attempt to destroy the Leaf Village. Basically, the span of this arc takes place between episode 68 to 80 in the Naruto anime series. Of course, I always put the episodes just so you guys know. So if you guys ever want to, you know, see these fights, the episodes are right there. So we finish off from the tuning exam. Basically, we see the folks of the Sand Village leaving the match from the Leaf Village, to leaving everybody behind but Sasuke coming along with them. Basically, Sasuke leaving the whole tuning exam just to fight fucking Gaara, Temari, as well as Kankuro. So reaching up to Sasuke, he decides to go against Gaara and his posse, with Kankuro slowing them down for Gaara to escape. But unfortunately, that was broken because our boy Shino came from the trees to break the tension from Sasuke and Kankuro being very intimidating to each other. So Shino decides to go against him. I know they're both very weird, and not in a good way, because one's a bug dude, one's a marionette. So, you know, that's definitely something. So, of course, our boy Shino kicks Kankuro's ass, with Sasuke once again catching up with Gaara. As he once moves first, but this guy is crazy. Gaara decides to take the first move instead of Sasuke, and Sasuke is getting ready to fight. Another fierce battle is about to erupt, as well as basically almost a war. Pretty much a war happens because of so much shit happening in the shortest span of time. So with Sasuke and Gaara going down, freaking Sasuke goes down with the battle throughout the Leaf Village as the third Hokage comes into play. Knowing how old the third Hokage, granted he's a strong motherfucker, but he takes action, springs into action, and goes from the lookout tower to see none other than our favorite villain, Orochimaru. But this time he didn't come alone. Unfortunately, Orochimaru decided to resurrect and risen the first Hokage as well as the second Hokage. With him being strong, but he has the stronger higher up the end because of him bringing the other Hokages as well. But we need to see his true strength, to see if he can handle it. The true strength of the leader, of being the leader of the Leaf Village. But alas, as this progresses, Orochimaru gets the upper hand and the third Hokage is almost fallen. So we're going to, we're not going to go on to that completely because there's more stuff to it. Trust me, there is a lot more stuff. Unfortunately, stuff happens to the third Hokage as well as, whatever else is going to happen between everybody else. But we're going to get to that later because it's a very sad boy moment. Very, very sad. Naruto finally arrives and meeting up with Sasuke in the Hidden Leaf Village. But as you can tell, Sasuke's not doing so well. Very enraged, doing all these Chidoris and all this other stuff, just getting all the energy that he once had depleting so fast from the battle. It looks like he is being overpowered by Gaara, giving off this weird sense that not many people can tell. Because Gaara, he's the people of the sand. You would imagine there's some kind of trickery, some kind of stuff. There's, cactus. It's a cactus vibe. Let's be honest, cactus vibe. But due to the fact that Gaara had lived alone, as well as Naruto, they both have some similarities. One being very much alone, one growing up alone. Basically, Naruto and Gaara almost are alike. In that alone standpoint, let's be honest, not any other standpoint. But being alone, growing up together, being alone, one being raised by sand people, one being by leaf people. So, and a battle emerges. So the battle begins with Naruto versing Gaara as well as Tamari going against Sasuke, which leads up to a breaking point of Gaara breaking out, just freaking out to the point of no return. Freaking Gaara turns into his basically the equivalent to another transformation, because you know how he could, you know, transform into stuff. He decides to bring out the Shukaku, the sand beast. I'm just gonna call it the sand beast, the Shukaku. A giant sand piece. As the fight wages on, Naruto goes from his side, as well as talks about the third Hokage on the other side, with the fight going very hard, very, very fast, very immersive, very aggressive. Naruto finally gets the upper hand using his Shadow Clone Jutsu and headbutts Gaara, and the fight is over. Leading up to many things. Why? Why would Gaara do this? But to put it basically, Gaara starts questioning him, like, why and how was Naruto so strong during this entire time? What gave Naruto the upper hand to everything in this battle? Naruto pretty much explains it, knowing that Gaara and him have been alone for the majority of their life. He decided to show how important his friends were, showing how him being alone and everybody not realizing it, but then realizing when he came to that village, how people cared for him, cared for his strength, his freaking knowledge, as well as him being as an easygoing person as is, showing how friends have accepted him for who he is and many other things.
What is it that makes him so strong?
It's almost unbearable, isn't it? The feeling of being alone. I know that feeling. I've been there. In that dark and lonely place. But I have people in my life now who are important to me. I care more about them than I do myself. And I won't let anyone hurt them.
Why? Why would you do this for anyone but yourself?
Because they saved me from myself. From my loneliness. They were the first to accept me for who I am. They're my friends.
Love. Is that the thing that makes him so strong?
But you're probably wondering, what happened to the third Hokage? Well, may we go to our sad boy montage, because he unfortunately passed away. The third Hokage is down. He's down for the count. May, you know, the third Hokage rest in peace. Yeah. So with that, let's go to our sad montage.
Iruka-sensei? Why do they do it? Why do people risk their lives for other people?
Parents, siblings, friends, lovers, the people who are important to us. They cherish and help one another. Everyone in this village shares a common bond. It is a circle of friendship, trust, and sacrifice that grows larger and stronger as time passes. It's hard to explain, really, but we remain in the circle together. We choice. Because it's important to us.
Yeah. I think I'm starting to understand. Still, death is so painful.
Think how much sadder it would be if he had died for nothing. But he left us something priceless. One day, you'll understand that too.
Well, give me some credit. That much I get. Anyway, I better hit the road. Sakura will kill me if I'm late again.
That time already, huh? Good luck on your next mission.
Right! Bye, Haruka-sensei. See you later!
You got it. The will of fire is strong, Lord Hokage. The sparks you left behind have kindled a flame among the young leaves of the next generation. A mighty flame, Lord Hokage. It will burn brightly. And it will shine upon our village and keep it safe for years to come. And someday, out of that flame, will come a new Hokage.
We are here today to say our final goodbyes to the third Hokage. I don't know how to say your name, but yes. Here you go, man. I have made you a G Fuel. Cheers, man. Rest in peace, man. You've been a good guy. May the Hidden Leaf Village be upon you, be with you in spirit and in the soul. So with that, that is our third arc. Yes, I know it was relatively quick, but as the series continues, it's just more battles and more story stuff. Unfortunately, this was our first major death in the entire series. So, as I said, rest in peace, third Hokage. So, with that, we're going on to our fourth arc, which is searching for Tsunade. And yes, Tsunade. Well, I'll see you guys in the fourth arc. Alright, welcome back. We are on arc 4, which is finding Tsunade. And you're probably wondering, Millionaire Gaming, how many hoodies do you have? I have a lot of hoodies, and I can tell you that another time. But we're going back to Naruto. So, arc 4, which is finding Tsunade. This arc is the first appearance of the Akatsuki, as well as finding out why Orochimaru was doing such things, and we find out about the first things of the Akatsuki, which is only 2 characters for now. We got Kasami as well as Itachi. So going from then, we end up finding the competing attempts of Jiraiya and Orochimaru trying to be with and recruit Lady Tsunade. So the episodes in this one takes place between episodes 81 to 100. And if you're wondering about the anime series, like the mangas and stuff, it takes place between volumes 16 to 19 and chapters 139 to 171. With the third Hokage fallen, we come to realize why and how everything came to play. We actually realized that Kabuto was actually working with Orochimaru to find out and to make sure that the Leaf Village was going to be destroyed and in shambles. And after reassurance from Iruka Sensei while Naruto was eating ramen with him, Kakashi finding out the information and Might Guy having to put that upon themselves to take down Kabuto. Finding out that he was actually a spy taking place for his team to be taking place in the tuning exam, after finding out that the Akatsuki was infiltrated to find out that they were looking for Naruto, and they noticed something was off. Very off about this whole situation. So Kakashi, Asuma, and that lady, I can't say her name, was confronted the Akatsuki. As the battle commences and continues, Itachi gets the upper hand and beats up Kakashi Sensei. As Might Guy comes into play and aids Kakashi to help him manage to survive in a nick of time just for survival. Kasami is super strong, yes he is. Might Guy must protect Kakashi at all costs. Yeah, we're watching you, Might Guy, even though, you know, you're a homie. You gotta keep Kakashi safe. With Kakashi against the Akatsuki, Jiraiya and Naruto head out for a quest to find Lady Tsunade. As they travel on, he teaches them the wonderful move that will eventually become his iconic trait. Not the one you know. I'm not saying the sexy lady jutsu. No, sir. We are talking about the Rasengan. Yes, the legendary Rasengan that actually you can use in the actual main series on the game, which is pretty cool if you ask me. After training a bunch with Jiraiya, Naruto takes a rest as a mysterious pair stand upon them. They realize that they are very strange, but the weird part was that Sasuke came along and they are attacked. And realizing that the mysterious character was actually Itachi, which is Sasuke's brother. As Sasuke and Itachi were duking it out, Itachi gets the upper hand once again, knocking Sasuke out. Naruto feeling very anxious, actually. Suddenly, Jiraiya comes into play, arriving very late, but in the nick of time to save our boy Naruto. So as they arrive, showing the style of the Toad Sage. And again, I still don't like toads. As, you know, more and more time goes on, more training for Naruto, learning how to perfect the Rasengan, learning how to control his chakra. So continuing on with that, they do a very, very nice training thing, climbing up trees, jumping from pole to pole, all that good stuff. Weeks have actually passed now, almost months, believe it or not, since they left the Leaf Village, but they finally found out Lady Tsunade, and they were able to find out if they could cure Sasuke. Unfortunately, Lady Tsunade, being very, very cocky, she mocked the prior Hokage, angering Naruto, and he dares to challenge her and her strengths. As they say, more challenging as freaking Naruto and her duke it out, more training commences. Unfortunately, finally, realizing that the coercing of Lady Tsunade, she finally reveals of why she has an attitude and why she admits to having a deal with Orochimaru. Realizing the mistake, realizing and refusing the deal, she must go against Orochimaru and Kabuto himself. Very shocking event. Very shocking. I really didn't expect that sort of thing. But, you know, as you know, shows can be very, very, very interesting for that. As the fight commences, frickin' Lady Tsunade takes a breather with her assistant in hand as Naruto catching up with Lady Tsunade as they encounter Kabuto and Orochimaru, putting a beating to her as Jiraiya takes on Orochimaru as Naruto goes against Kabuto. The dream team right there, honestly. You know, of course, you know, Pervy Sage as well as with Naruto. It's always a good thing to see them fight together. You know, they're an iconic pair besides, you know, Naruto and Sasuke. So, as they fight, Naruto keeps remembering, fight him and keep remembering, fight for grandma, as well as keeping your Nindo very strong. With the battle commencing, Naruto hits Kabuto with a Rasengan. With that, Orochimaru is the only one left standing and the one only remaining. But he wanted to give Naruto to the Akatsuki.
Tsunade, will you stay out of this?
Now you listen to me. If I do nothing else, I will protect this boy!
And why would you, one of the Sanin, risk your life to save a lowly genin?
In order to protect my home, the village hidden in the leaves.
To protect the village?
Because this lowly little genin has been chosen by fate to be Hokage someday.
What sort of half-baked daydream is that? Who cares about the Hokage? Only a fool would want that job.
Playing at Hokage? Count me out. It's a fool's game.
Remember the Hokage that have come before, and all they risked to protect the Hidden Leaf and its people. It's only thanks to them that the village has survived, even prospered through such troubled times. This was their dream, and they were willing to gamble everything to achieve it, even their lives.
From now on, I'm gambling everything too. I'm putting my life on the line!
You poor fool. If you're so willing to throw your life away for one pathetic little brat, I'm happy to accommodate you.
Tsunade!
Ah!
Time to wrap things up.
Summoning Jutsu!
A spectacular battle! Earth-shaking strength of the Sanin!
Let's get started, shall we?
As of today, we are Sanin no more! Let's...
With many things being jeopardized, Naruto collapsing to the ground after using too much chakra, but because of this, making Lady Tsunade come to the rescue. With the battle being over, as well as Orochimaru flooding, as well as Naruto recovering,
You will rot here.
Hotsu, let's go! Here I go!
Get in my belly! Tsunade, get back! One time! Oil! Alrighty! Fire stuff! Two flame bomb! This is not good!
Don't lose concentration.
With one blow!
Conditions fulfilled.
so funny?
I don't need you. Even if you won't heal my arms, there are other ways.
What?
And I will destroy the Leaf Village. Depend on it. I look forward to seeing you again. Until then, Tsunade, Jiraiya, my dear old friends.
Till next time.
They've escaped.
Lady Tsunade becomes the 4th Hokage. In my honesty, what a leader she has become. And well,
Come on, shouldn't the Hokage be kind and wise and everything? Like the old man used to be? And she's mean and greedy and not that smart. Nothing personal, but it's a big job and I'm not sure she's up for it.
All right, that's it. You and me, kid, outside.
Here we go. It's deja vu all over again.
I may not be perfect, but I'm Hokage now. So I'm not gonna waste my time on some little squirt like you.
Hey, quit calling me Squirt, all right? Right now I'm just a kid, but I'll be Hokage myself one day. What?
You'll grow up to be a fine man, and a brilliant Hokage as well.
Yeah!
Okay, let's go home, everyone. To the Leaf Village.
I'm great!
Mission success!
thank you guys for watching the 4th arc. I know, as I say, most of this stuff is getting really quick. There's not much going on. It's just Naruto finding his grandmother, just, you know, going on from there. But unfortunately, next one is the last arc of Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm, as well as the first part of Naruto. We're going to arc 5, which is chasing Sasuke, or as they say on the actual series, the Sasuke rescuing team. And trust me, it's an emotional ride. So with that, I'll see you guys in the final arc. With that, see you next time. Welcome back to the final arc of Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm. It has been an adventure. It has really been something different, especially because I never film in my room. But today we're going on to the 5th and final arc of this game. So this arc is called the Rescuing Sasuke arc, or as they say, you know, chasing Sasuke on the video game. So this arc It is the attempt to stop Sasuke Uchiha from defecting to Orochimaru. This takes place between volumes 20 to 27, and more specifically for chapters 172 to 238, and it takes place between episodes 107 to 135. So, with further ado, let's get our last arc started. After the battle of Tsunade and Orochimaru, they arrive at the Leaf Village, leaving the leaves falling through the ground, through the air with energy. As Sasuke becomes treated for the curse that Orochimaru had placed on him when they first encountered each other. As Naruto is getting ready for her next mission, although seeming very positive about this situation, Sasuke decides to battle Naruto. Very strange, especially after just getting healed from a curse and wanting to fight. After sparring with Sasuke he decides to leave the Leaf Village once again. He decides to travel to the Sand Village, where Orochimaru lies, which is really weird. I don't know why he would want to go there, you know. Lady Tsunade responding with an urgent pursuit to get Sasuke back. So they decide to team up with a great group of people, including Kiba, Neji, Choji, and Shikamaru. With the strength of everyone, they should be able to get Sasuke back. But, unfortunately, shit goes down as per usual. Leading up to their chase to get Sasuke, they lead up to the Sound 4 ninjas. They taken Sasuke captive, trapping him in a coffin, no less. As they were about to apprehend Sasuke, Kimimaro appears. The coffin leaving, but Kimimaro is obstructing them, not able to catch up to Sasuke. With that, Neji and Choji decide to take Kimimaro head on. As the battle commences, as well as, everything going down, Neji and Choji helped them and they were able to catch up with the Sound Village. As they were about to catch the coffin once again, Kimimaro catches up with them and he arrives. He's so powerful, and you wouldn't really expect that kind of stuff, but he caught up with them in a span of a moment. As Shikamaru arrives after the battle with Kimimaro, he decides to run off with Sasuke. Now they must run after Sasuke to catch him. The forest being calm, very plain, Naruto catches up with Kimimaro, and no matter how strong he is, Naruto tries to prevail and wouldn't let go of Sasuke. Naruto almost being defeated by Kimimaro as Rock Lee swoops in to save him. Naruto advises him to tell him, be aware, stay focused, because Kimimaro is very strong and very relentless. Rock Lee using his drunk fists, as he was almost wiped out, Gaara suddenly appears with his siblings. Gaara having a change of heart after the battle with Naruto, showing what friends are really for. Kimimaro isn't gonna let down very easily. Using the curse mark to release his chakra as the battle goes on, with Rock Lee being down, as well as Gaara being able to fight with his siblings, Temari, as well as Kankuro. With everything we all been through, all the arcs, from training to tuning to finding Tsunade to the leaf destruction, the arc, the battles, the wars, with the help of Shikamaru, Rock Lee, Gaara, and all the other people of the Hidden Leaf Village, as well as the Sand People. Naruto finally reaches up with Sasuke, having to fight his best friend for him to return to the Leaf Village. With that, they commence again. Battling, duking it out. They start arguing, start saying stuff that they're probably gonna regret. In the final valley, the battle rages on as they continue to argue and fight, but this time it somehow was different.
Two overlapping feelings! Friends, duels, staking their bond to each other!
You know what they say, don't you, Naruto? When two shinobi are powerful enough, they can read each other's thoughts simply through an exchange of fists. You've always been naive, Naruto. So tell me, do you know my thoughts? Can you tell what's on my mind?
That's it. There's no mistaking it now. You're dead serious about this, aren't you? You really mean to kill me, don't you, Sasuke? But still, I don't know why. I don't know why. But I can't bear you being taken by someone like Orochimaru!
I'll just wait for him to surface, and then finish him once and for all. What? Is that Naruto? What's this fear I'm feeling? What? You? What the heck are you?
I'm your friend! That's why I'm telling you! I'm not gonna let the likes of Orochimaru get a hold of you!
Why, Naruto? Why would you go so far from me?
Because this is the first bond I've ever had like this.
Bond.
That's why I'll do anything I can to stop you!
If that's how it is, I'll just have to sever that bond.
Sasuke?
Come! Naruto! It's time you and I had this out. As equals.
Somehow, he noticed that his friend was being controlled by Orochimaru. Their bond had been together for so long, and Sasuke was trying to break it, while Naruto was trying to save it and preserve it and protect it as best as he can. After the fight, they transformed. Naruto turns into his nine-tailed fox. Sasuke turns into that creature. I don't know what it's called, but he turns into that creature. After the fight,
Conditions fulfilled. just end it. This battle, and all the battles until now! Naruto! Sasuke!
Sasuke leaves Naruto. Naruto falls and collapses from being exhausted. Their friendship becomes fractured. Sasuke leaves. Kakashi arrives on the site and pretty much explains that he was too late.
I was too late. I'm sorry I didn't make it in time. Naruto. Knowing you must have put up quite a fight. Sasuke.
Naruto reawakens days later after the fight, as now his best friend is gone. Jiraiya, wanting to take over and take Naruto under his wing, Naruto has been reluctant because he thinks him being a friend that anything he could just be a goofball for the rest of his life, and he wants him to, you know, be strong, be okay with everything going on. But Naruto doesn't want that. He wants to keep his friends close.
Important?
From now on, you're my only student. I need to make a full-fledged shinobi out of you in 3 years.
Are you sure? Will you really train me?
Yes.
Yeah! All right. I'm gonna train my butt off so I can bring Sasuke back.
Look.
Huh?
Just forget Sasuke.
What?
Sasuke went to Orochimaru of his own free will. No matter what you do, he's not going to change. Don't delude yourself into thinking you can bring him back. It's hopeless, a fool's errand.
He may mean nothing to you, pervy sage. But he's my friend!
Does a friend hurt his comrades? What happened was destined to happen. Dismiss him from your mind and move on. To be a shinobi, you need more than strength and jutsu. You need judgment to make the right decisions. You must become smarter. The longer you remain a fool, the harder it will be for you to survive.
Fine.
All right then.
If that's what being smarter means, I'll remain a fool my entire life. I don't care. I'll create even more amazing jutsu, so I can bring Sasuke back!
As they converse, he decides to say, you know what? Naruto's idea is gonna work. So, with that, Jiraiya takes Naruto under his wing and decides to train him. And once he heals up, they start to get started. And that...
It's so colossally foolish it might even work. I hope you're ready for some serious training. Now then, shall we?
was part 1 of Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm. I know we've been through an adventure together, guys, especially because you guys see me in the corner the entire time of this video with everything going on. You know, I didn't expect to make this kind of video. It was actually really fun. But yeah, so with that, at least it brought you up to speed of Naruto from episodes 1 to 135. And it has been definitely an adventure. Will I watch the actual series? Fuck yeah, I'm gonna watch that shit. I don't know when, but I'll start it soon. With that, I'm the shit. You've been watching Millionaire Gaming, and you have just watched Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm, the weird way to watch the actual series. So with that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Whatever it may be, I hope you guys enjoy. So with that, peace out.